Am I late? Am I late? I didn't check the camera yet. I'm busy working on something. I'm working on this for a second so I can explain it. But at the same time, I have to go up and open up my camera here and see where we're at. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, put it to the side so you can see what I'm looking at. So let me move it over for a second. No one's here. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to know who's here. I just need to know that I'm working on this piece over here. See if I can fix it. Okay. You can see the numbers over here. Look them over. Look them over. I'm going to finish off writing down what I have to write down. 162. I'm over here. Plus 99 equals 261. Minus 99 equals to 63. You see the way it went above and below, although the 200 is no longer there. I'll explain this in a second. By the way, the 216 is your birth in the moon. Your 613, because you can do anything you want with these numbers. You just take the three numbers and put them in all positions, because they go in all positions. That's how you make a ball. You only need three of them. You make a ball, a triangle, a ball of a triangle. You know what's funny? I'm going to see if I can get this properly on the paper. Where is it? Okay, here. You actually have a triangle, right? Is that your first triangle, or is this your first triangle? First triangle has to come on a right angle, because otherwise, if not, you can't keep it inside the same square. It's an obligation. It ain't me. I didn't create nothing. Nothing. Zero, zip. Okay, nothing. So this is your first one. If you were going to create an A, this would be your first A of creation to one side. Now, can you do it again? And keeping it to, how do we keep it? See, that's not in a corner, so that's poorly done. So I would have to keep it like this. So this would be each corner. This one would be a corner, and then this one would be a corner. And inside we have that diamond. These are obligation. No, Jamie, these are not. This is not your pen. I like to try different, different points sometimes, but I love them. Oh, that's not yours either. So we're going to go back, and what happens, where are we? Let me see where we are. Can I, is that not on a good focus? Let me see if I can get the focus here. Just give me a second. I know it's not fun to watch anything. You can hear my voice, but can you see the focus? Let me see. Wow, it won't even let me focus. Hold on a second. Sharpness, whiteness. Sharpness. White balance, group, gain. Camera control. There's zoom. There's focus right here. That's a little bit better. You can see all the shades on the screen. You can see all the backward shades. And if you take a look over here, what's showing up? Why is that showing up? Forget it. I'm just pointing it out. So we're going to stick with that. And we're going to go over to 162. We had 162 and 99. Okay. So with the 162, how come my camera is not showing me my book? Something's very funny. It's not showing me my book. Okay, now it looks backwards to me, right? Just 1 second. I want to apply. So are you seeing this backwards or forwards? You got to let me know. So this and this totals 324, and that's our vibration, which is the split of 18 by 18 equals to 324. And 36 gives us a 360 roundabout. If we were using this for our light, or would it be this, our light? The creation stone comes out of here. So the light would be fainter here, and the brighter energy of your light would be right over here. That's your light. Here's your 300 and did I get that again? Did I move the design? Did you see it or no? I don't like the way I'm holding this camera on this. I'm going to see if I can do it a little different. Hold on a second. Why is it not? Oh, I know why. I know why. Because it's me. It's me. I have my screen only halfway over here, so it's me. So let me fix my screen for myself so I see what I'm pointing at. And not enough light. Not enough light. Forward, no. Forward, no. Meaning, is this like an altered image of some sort? Can you see it the way it is? Is it backwards? Because it's backwards for me when I look in the camera over here. So where were we? I have to get off the screen here because I'm looking at the other numbers, trying to figure them out. So this is where we get our 360. And if we minus the 324 minus the 36, we would end up with the magic of 288. 288. Where is it? 288 to my 360. The 18 by 18 is right over here. 288 is what creates 2 days. It creates 2 days. How does it do that? 1 half day and 1 half day. Here is the original equation right over here. I forget how where I got this equation, but this one has to do with the moon cycle and Venus. Because if everything was really just 2 parts, then Venus is created by this part over here, and alpha is either passing through her, and as she passes through her, they connect both of them. So if there was life anywhere, we would have life here and a replica life over here. Or do we bring the 2 together? That's where the B comes in, and we bring 2 to create 1 life, or 1 altered life of altered images, of course, right? Okay, you see it forward. Very cool, because it's very confusing for me to see the light. This is a piece I did quite a while ago. 288 represents, where am I? Can I see? I have to watch my camera that I'm in the right place. Purple is 88, so this is Venus. So automatically we have red and we have blue. And it's telling us about number 9 and number 10, which is the spirit. Oh, how do I get all this? In horse racing, in harness, the 10 horse, okay, is blue and red, the patching, the number of the horse. And the 9 horse is purple. And I think that's, I'm not sure if it's thoroughbred or which one it is. Let me take a look, quick look. The 9 horse is turquoise, and that's very cool also, because how is turquoise made? Is that green and is that yellow and blue with a mixture of something or other? But it doesn't matter, because purple, okay, is the 10 in purple, is the 10 in thoroughbreds. And the 9 in harness. And the 10 in harness is a mixture of, so we can see, what are we doing? We're actually it's in saddle on horse or on the buggy, pulled by the horse. So that's this situation over here. I have to go back to where I was. And where was I? Mick Mac, been a long time. Mick Mac, patty whack, give your dog a bone. Ick and ack, slick and slash, Mick. Mick Jagger, Mike, Michelangelo, Mike Raphael, the angels, the archangels. So let me go back and get one of these pictures I was looking at, and here it is. Okay, 162, 261, 180 minus, okay, 180 and 144. I have to go back to this piece over here. Let me go back. Hold on a second. Let me make this smaller. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I got it smaller. Get rid of this one right now. Okay. And see where I am. I have to keep up to see where, I am with the camera. So I have to take this situation here and turn the page. And it was telling me 180 minus or plus, hold on a second, 180 and plus 144 equals to 324. I want to go back to my last page and see where I got that from. That was the 180. I'm trying to figure out where everything comes from. I need to go in sequence. Here's the 180 and 144. Okay, so that came together to create 324. As the same 18 by 18 creates a 324. So what are these two? It can be represented by the half earth. It's represented by the numeric value of 10 and 8 together, which brings in 10 and 7, which brings in 10 and 9, meaning the spirit, okay, of Q. Q is the gateway. It's the minimum you can have before you stand. It doesn't matter if you're beaten in blackjack. Blackjack is telling us rules, telling us a story in the game. So this is 18 when the actuality you need 18.2 apparently is the average winning hand or the average breaking even. I'm not sure if it's winning or breaking even. I mean, they can't have an 18.2. It's either 18 or 19. And your 19 by 19 will give you 361. 180 plus 180, but 19 by 19 is 361, so it gives you one more than the 18, and that's where the spirit comes in. I'm trying to look at these numbers over here. Why does that work out that way? Why did I do this 324 over here? Where was that 36? I need to find out why I did this. Okay, it's right over here. The 18 and 18, 324 vibration. This is also the 4 times 72 equals to 288. So everything must end on 288. It shows me it's a 3-1 cycle. Here is a 4 cycle, which equals to 2 days. We're going to mark it over here. 2 days, 1,440 minutes times 2 is 2880. At the same time, 720 are the half days. 4 times 720 is 288. 3 plus 1 is the cycle that we all run. That's what it is. It's 3 plus 1. Even when we play roulette, it explains to us that we have sections of 1 through 12, and there are 13 through 24, whereas there is 25 through 36. So each one is telling us 1, 3, 4, 6. And the last one is 7, 9, the reflection of 1, 3. 1, 4, 7, 3, 6, 9, right? Tell you anything? This will equal to 4. This will equal to 1. This will equal to 7. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 6, 10. 1 plus 0. 7 plus 9, 16. 1 plus 6, 7. So it just gives us back to the same thing. Jesus, DNA, birth in the sun to the cycle of 28. And 11, equaling to 39, 28, and 11, or 17, and that is your gateway. In French, they tell you this always runs together. They tell you it is 10 and 7. I'm talking aggressively. 10 and 8, 10 and 9. This is what they say, and this is base. Because the next level is 34. The next level is 36. And the next level is 38, each one telling a story. The third level, you reach Mars. The third level, you reach the sun. The second level, the third level, you reach the moon. The added values become 6, 9, and 3. And we can also reverse these back and forth. 34, 43, 36, 63, and 38, 83. Although this is 121, it's also 22 or 11, 11. 3 and 8, 11, 3 and 8, 11, 1 and 1 is 2. There we have 99, Jupiter. So it doesn't matter which way we go. And here we have 77, the Christ of Jupiter, life. Then we would just have 7, 9, and 2. Did I get that right? 7, 9, and 2? 83, 38, 11. Yeah, 2 to the single one, or 4, 9, and 5 if we did it twice. Do you follow why I'm saying that? 38, 38 and 30, 3 and 8, 11, 3 and 8, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one becomes 9 because it always reverts back to 9. 9 always goes back to 9. And 3 and 4 is 7, and 3 and 4 is 7. So 34, 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 equals to 5. So we now have 14. We have 18. And we have 22. So 22 is life. 18 is the angel resident, which comes along with the spirit 19, which goes along with the moon and the seasons and the deck of cards, etc., because of what 19 does, and brings in Mars at the same time. 17, 18, 19 always go together. And in this one, we have 14, and the 14 will bring in the DNA, life, birth, in the sun, and in the spirit of the half-life of electric company of 76 going straight. And reason for that is because 14 creates 29, 16 creates 29, but 16 creates 76. Since 16 can be inverted to 91, that is part of your Jesus spirit. Since 16 and 19 are the flip side of each other, or what has to happen is it comes over here, and what goes under 16 would now become 21, and what goes above 19 would now be, I'm just trying to think, if this would be 21, 19, 8, would now be 18, and they would both equal to 37, and see, this one gets 21 now, and this one would equal to 37. 16 and 21, 19 and 18. This is the way the roulette board sets up. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 gets 16. 18 gets 19. It's 37 across, creating a total of 111, 666, and the total of the board is 666. So I just went through all these numbers. Again, 288 is where it ends. Our Earth is actually, in order to create the 360 rounds, we need 5 portions of 72. So we're actually running 1 day, and how would we calculate it? That 1 day and 1 quarter extra is divided in the day because of this number. Does anybody follow me with what I'm talking about now? Our days are all wrong. We're missing a quarter. We're missing 72 degrees. Our day ends at 288. So if our day ends at 288 and we have a night and we have a day, why does the moon have anything to do with this? Where is the eye? Where is the light? How does that 22? Is it 20 parts equals 80, and then a 20 part? That would be 5 times 20. And the French even express the 80. They go 4 times 20. So is it the center part that is chopped out? Is it the center part that's chopped out, and this is the extra 20? This gets 20, this gets 20, this gets 20, this gets 20, and this gets 20 for 100? It's almost like saying, I'm going to do this one more time. It's almost like saying, hold on a second. Let's just do it this way, 25, 25, 25, 25. But now since we're using that 20 in the center, 5 times 20 is 100. And 4 times 25 is 100. And this is where Earth comes in. And this is where the God comes in and owns that circle. It owns one part of the other 4. So it becomes 3/4 and 1/4, representing the moon and Earth. I hate scribbling over all my stuff. I got to take a 2-second break. Whew. I did a pan. Doesn't it look like there's 2 pans in here? Can that be the sun? Oh my God, look, the sun, or is that the moon is out? Look. Oh my God, it's a half moon. But this is the wrong way for the moon. No, it's traveling. It's going to be dark outside. What did I do wrong? Is there too much on the side here? Looks like it, eh? It looks like there's like a thickness here, but it's nothing. It's just a light. Oh, mate, wait a second. Is that where the moon can come in? The moon is just showing up. Where is that moon? Isn't it crazy what black can do? Look at this side. Absolutely nothing. Put a little oil on it. Keep it in the oven for 8 to 12 to 16 hours. You got, no, keep it out of my eyes. Okay. I need a glass of water. Thank you for everything. Let them roll. I can't even keep up to them. I don't even know where they are. I lose everything. Can you imagine? Oh, here they are. I don't even want to keep them close. I don't want to. Oh, my God. I just dropped one. Hold on a second. Listen to them rock. Getting a drink of water. No, getting a drink of a milkshake. Okay, we are back. Going to take a look at the comments. I've had everything on the side, and I'm still not done with the sheet. I look at it. I want to show you something else about the sheet. I wonder if I printed it. Yeah, I did. It's too small. Very small. The other thing about the sheet is here. Okay, the top one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And where you see the squares actually showing up backwards here, right? It's showing up as 3, 2, 1. 3, 6, 9 is here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 21, 27, 30, and 36. The center row is 2, 5, and 8 all the way down. 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20. See the empty space, 17, 20. Then 23. See the 5 gets a Y center. 14 gets a Y center. 23 and 32, 3 and 2, 5. 1 and 4, 5. 2 and 3, 5. You see 2 and 3 and 3 and 2 reverse all on one side. But 5 and 14 are not on the same side. 5 and 14, 5, 1, 4 in the sun. Of 23, 32 to beta creation on the second side of numeric values. Where on the first side, when you add up 1 through 18, I'm going to take a wild guess that you don't have 19 and 20 So you take off 39 from 210, and it gives you 181. 181. The resident angel stops on 18. 181. 181. 181. Right. 181. Absolutely. 1 with 8 voids. 181. 1 actually is involved in all 8, giving it what true value? If this was a 9, what true value is the center, and what values do we have to give on the outside if we're giving it a total of 100, or do we give it a total of 360? Let me write that down so I can think and process. 360, 8 areas, so that's 45 each. When you make it 9 areas, you make it 40 each. So now I'm going to create this square, and I'm going to create 9 areas, and this is going to be, okay, hold on a second. I'm going to do this twice. We need 8 areas. Okay, so I need to do, hold on a second. I'm going to show you. I'm not really sure which way I should do it because I should be creating the stop sign. I'm going to do this, just thought of this right now. 1 second. So here is the 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. So where did this 40 come from? It took away 5 from every one of these, and it created its 40. That means this piece has to have a piece of every single one here. But this is corner. This is a corner. So we're going to go corner, 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 corner. When we attach them together, we're going to create the stop sign. So what's left over is the center should not own any more of space than what everything else here, because it is equal to it. Or should it own more of its space? But the value in this over here, okay, is 0, while every other space has 45. This says blue, and this is sun. I like to call Kachina. I don't know why. But anyways, the cat in China. Sun, cat in China, fabricated sun, lots of energy, lots of people. This one will equal to 360. This one will equal to 360. The other way to calculate it, okay, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 equals to 45. But is it going to be a 4? Will it be an 8? Or at the same time, if it's going to be an 8, will it be an 8 parts of 9? You ever see those windows made? So if it was a 4, you would have 90, 90, 90, and 90. Now, if the center took out 1/4 of each, then instead of it being 90, I don't want to work with 9, I want to work with 90 so we can get the 5 when we don't have a decimal. That would be equal to 80, 80, 80, 80. Is that true? And then 40? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 80 equals 320. And then 1 by 40 equals to my 360. I'm just asking myself. So this is where my 4 comes in. This is where my 9 comes in. This is where my 8 comes in with the 0 in the center. But I'm going to do that one repeated up here just to see. I'm still looking. I'm searching. I don't have the capabilities to make it look that easy, because it's not that easy for me. Because I have to imagine, I have to see it, I have to understand it myself, even if I say it. So if this is taking up only 40, and these are all taking up 80, so I took 10 out of each one. And to me, that makes sense. That's the angel resident. I took 10 out of each one. But if I want to make them all the same size as 80, I would have to make 5 sizes. 5 times 72. The 72, or the 72 times 4 for 288, and the 72 times 5 equals to 360. Like we were talking before, how to use up total area space. So they'd be worth 72. So I would have 72, 72, 72, 72, and 72 over here. 99999. Is everybody following? Do you understand? I'm trying to understand this myself, because this is where I think the clock comes in. In another number, it's how they format the 360, the birth, which is your 90, which becomes 96. It becomes the rotation in the 8 heavens, the birth to life. Do you follow why? Because when the 6 and the 9 meet, they create an 8 in between them. And the joint is what you usually see either on 7 or you see it with the F letter. And between them, you create the A junction, in which obviously it goes back to the last videos. So this becomes the 72 in its 5 parts. But now we were talking about 9 parts. So how would that 9 parts? I would have to continue to create '88. And then we're just going to continue all these connecting lines. I wish it would give me a real answer, come out and talk to me a little bit better, but it's not. You can just see that it's there. It's an obligation. This is all obligations. So now we created, okay, the smaller of the larger part. We have a diamond in between the first 4. Now imagine if I created one here, one here, one here, and one here, so we can see more of the dimension of what's happening. Maybe fold it in and create a 4D center to this, where there would be how many spots? 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many would it take of this? This would be 36 and a free spot, 0 and all. This would be only 36. And according to what we know, 72 is 1 part. So we'd have to have 72, 360. And then 72 would be 432, another piece to our vibration. 432 and 568. 0, 1, 0, no, 468. Seconds in a day, our vibration to seconds in a day. Doesn't matter if it's in the right order, 8640. So if it was 8640, we would go 2340. That's your 24/9 multiplied and added. 4 by 3 is 12 by 2, the 12-hour day. So I can also divide this design into 2 areas. Is it making any sense to you? So now that we have these junctures, we have the center over here. 4 by 9 is your 36. So this is where it's split into 4. And then the birth comes into center. So we split it to 5, where it becomes 80, 80, 80, and 80, and then 40 in the center. So your 40 equals to blue, your blue birth. And the 40 becomes 46, 24, and 10, which is birth of X and X, or Roman numeral and the placement in the alphabet, which is your creation, only because the reverse is 0, 3. And as we spoke yesterday, this is your 4, and this is your 3, and you put them together, and it's all in one, in which becomes the all in one is the I letter. Whoop. Where did I get that? Is the I letter. The I letter is the all-in-one. Whether you're looking at the dice cube or whether you're looking into the deck of cards, the 5 card is already represented over here. The 3 card is represented over here with the above and below. If you have the center, you don't need the outside. And the ace card, well, it's right over here. So you have everything all inside the I telling me that I equals A. Artificial intelligence. Artificial agent. So where am I in all of this? So 24 and 1 becomes 6 and 1. 0 equals 6 becomes a spirit of 76. 24 and 10 is 34, and it also represents 1 equals 2, 3 and 4. The word, O-N-E, 15 and 14, the son of Mars, birth in the son of Mars. The total letter count is 34. If you minus it, it becomes 14. 24 minus 10 plus 10. 34, 14, 75, birth through the sun and the moon. 3/4 is also 57. And they all keep talking and it'll never stop. It just won't ever stop. I didn't look at the comments yet. Let me go. Running out of breath. Where's my drink? Yin and yang at the bottom of the cup. No, wee, what's up, Mick-Mac? You see the red hot coals in a skillet to season it out, then oil. You use red hot coals in the skillet to season it out, then oil. Well, actually, I sandpapered the whole thing first because there was it doesn't really matter why, but I'm going to tell you the story because plastic was on the bottom. Use a 7. Use a 7. You mean to skillet it out? Okay, I'm not sure if you understood that there's so much going on in this that I can see, but I want to look at this again. I want to look at this again. So now let's look at this a little bit different now. Now imagine if I had 4 times 360 to 1440. And because I have each individual and I'm not using the square, I get my automatic over here. So how can I get 360 if I'm missing 4 corners? Well, if there are 9 of them, okay, and these are missing, what is the value of this missing piece over here? And don't forget, when it gets extended, you're going to create the ace letter. You can also create, if you want, oh, look at me. Look at me. Yes, I wasn't anything before, but now I'm right here. I got no hands, got 2 legs, got no arms, and I'm in between all of you. I am 1/4. I am 1/2 of one area, which is divided into what that I'll actually understand. And if you take a look, your DNA is right here on this crossing. If you want to take a look. The crisscross, it's the explanation of the DNA. It's a different way of talking about it. Your strands here and here just keeps twisting back and forth all the way through. And then obviously it's 1, 5, 9, 3, 5, 7. And when you go, we talked about once before, here is the 1, here is the 9, here is the 3, here is the 7. So what happens is this goes like that. But to go to the 9, right, it goes like this, like this, like this, and then like this. And that shows you your torus, or the bottom part of your body. Did I get that straight? Where did I just draw that? Right over here? See that drawing over here? See, because you had to go around, 3 over to 7 is 4 areas. 1 over to 9 is 8. So what do I have to do in order to create the rest? I go 3 to 5 is 2 to 7, but 1 to 5 is 4. If it's the same size, why does it take 4 to get over to 5? Because 1 to 5 is 4 areas. So we're going to look at it as 1 over to 9 is working at 0.5, and 3 over to 7 is working at 1. But I don't want to use the 1, and I don't want to use the 0.5, so we're going to multiply it. Okay, I'm going to multiply it, let's say, by 2. So 1 over to 9, we're going to use the value of area spaces. I'm going to have to draw this on another page. I want to go from 1 over to 9, and it takes +8. But with the +8, you have 9. I need connecting numbers, so I only need 7. This connects 9 from 1. I don't want to do that. I just want the area space that's left out, and that is 7. And the areas that's left out the other way from 3 to 7 is 3. You follow what I'm saying? So how does 1 get over to 9? 7 area spaces. What is the value of every space? And I have to calculate that since it takes 7 times 7 parts. If I use number 8, it connects it. And I'm trying to figure out, does it start in here and end in here? So it becomes a half space. I'm just trying to figure out 7 is the missing link. So imagine if each one of them was like this. And then the other side was like this. I mean, we have to overlap. I have to overlap in order to put the pin in to link the two of them together. So is there a little space in between? The phone shows me that there's a little space. So anyways, let's just use, if it was 7 in between with the chain links, we'd have 7 in this one, we'd have 3 in this one. So it'd be 7 times 3 is 21, and 3 times 7 equals 21. So that would make it easy, and we'd get 33, the command of the Christ. So this would be 3 times what? It's an area of 4. This would be 12, and this would be 7. Let's hold on a second. I'm just trying to figure this out here. There was 4 before. There was 8 before. So this would be 56. So that would be 11. So that's the red ball. I'm still very confused on what I'm doing over here. But anyways, you get my drift. I'm trying to say if 1 goes over to 9 and 3 goes over to 7, if this went straight through, I'm missing 3. When this goes straight through, I'm also missing 3, but there's a difference of 8. So what is that calculation to make up? I mean, what do I have to do? How many steps? Here it's 1, 2, 3 steps. Here it's 7 steps. 3 steps and 7 steps. So that's a third. What is that to do? 3 times 1 equals 3, and 7 times what equals 3? 7 times 4 equals 2.8. 7 times 42, 9, or 43. 7 by 4.3, which will give you 3.1. I'm trying to, anyways, forget about that calculation. I'm way off. Take a wristwatch apart and see it. Last time my wristwatch came apart was in the laundromat. So, yeah, I still can't make out that last equation for some reason. I just wanted to go over this one piece before I finish. I have to figure out this number. This value here. What is this value here? So since there's a total of, see, these are whole areas. You see the way I'm not chopping? 2, 4, 6, 8 doesn't get chopped, but 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 gets chopped and shared. That's very interesting. So that would be, let's chop them all because it's just going to be easier for area space. Okay, let's chop them all. And we are going to go 18. So 18. So we are going to get 17 of 18. 17 of 18 makes up this. 17 of 18. And this is going to make up 17 of 18. 17 of 18 parts. And this one will be 4 parts of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts of 36. This will be 4 parts of 36. Or it would take up, I'm just trying to figure it out. It'll take up 1 part. Did you follow what I'm saying? This piece over here, one of them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although there's 18, I'm only taking up half. Sorry, although there's 9, I'm creating 18 in them, splitting them in half. This one only takes up one part of the 18. So that means each one is left with 17 of 18, 17 of 18, 17 of 18, 17 of 18. And the 19th number comes on the other side. So would this be the reason for your 19th number? Because it creates 1, and it's the spirit. Number 19 is a spirit, and 17, 18, 19 come together. And we have 1 part. This will be 89, my high sky. So 17 of 18, 17 of 18, 17 of 18. So the total is 18 and 18. The total is 72. And we get to keep 1, 2, 3, 4. We get to keep 68, 72, 86. Pretty funny, eh? And 86 can be also 98. We stop in Mars over here. We stop in DC over here, 24 and 10. So we end up with 72 here and 68 here. So we end up with 68 area spaces and 4, which 4 into 68 becomes 1 and 17. 1 and 17. 4 times 17 is 68. 4 by 7 is 28. 4 by 10, right. So it becomes 1 and 17, 1/17 that makes up that center, 1 and 8. And it is 1 and 8, the resident angel, which brings in the 17 and 19 one more time. But now we're going to just change the equation a little bit, because we're going to remove all of these 3 for not existing. My 3/4 equaling to the translation into the moon, and my 1/4. So I have 4 parts in which 3 disappear to another head, because over here, I'm not going to do the whole design. There's going to be a head here, and a head here, and a head here, and a head here, and a head here. And we're going to have a head here, and we're going to have a head here, and we're going to have, did I do this right? And a head here. So we have 3, 6, 9 heads. We have 9 heads. We have 8 surrounding 1 over here. Here's all my heads. And this is from my numeric value of 88, if you took a look. I don't know if I should have said that at the beginning or not. I'm going to take one of these just to show you that the and there's your numeric value of 88 coming together. So maybe 4 is created, but I'm not going to create the 3D or the second cycle or the in-between cycle to see how many it is, because guaranteed this is just one part of the turtle. So in this equation now, instead of this being 18, okay, which goes down to 17, it goes down, take away, this is 16, 15, 14. So it becomes 14 of 18. 5 and 8, spirit matrix. The sun and the angel. The blue world, electric company, because 5 times 8 equals 40. 5 plus 8 equals 13. Minus it is 27 red, added it is 53 electric company. These two numbers create the same numeric value. 2 times 7, 2 plus 7 equals 23. 5 times 3, 15. 5 plus 3 is 8 equals to 23. And it represents the beginning of 3.1415, 9, 15, and 14, 29, 9, 2, 6, 5, beginning of pi, right out of that numeric value. So this becomes 14 and 18. So now you have 14 and 4 parts. The 4 parts here and the 14 parts here. So that'd be 4 and 5. So it would be telling me about the sun. But there are 4 of them. It would be the 56 and 4, which would be 14 times 4 equals to the 56. 4 and 14. So it'd be 1/14 or equals to 1/5. So your birth value down, broken down back to the numeric value of 15, 15 of anything, or a quarter value of time, but also representing Mars, Heinz, Great Britain, Union Jack. Okay, whoa. Almost broke a cup. Be true to your word. Know what the truth is. If you have something to say it. But make sure you listen after you have spoken. It's not fair. You have to be fair sometimes. You have to be fair most of the time. It's not all of the time. Raphael, shake, twist, and shout. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being here. Jamie, Mick, Mac, Robin, and Jamie, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. This is like amazing. Is this what they really feel like? It's been so long. Wow. What is it? Why are they talking? Spin them around. Professional spinners. There's a little cushion inside. I can see 2, 1. It's pretty cool. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good afternoon. I have a Discord channel. I'm going to see if I can post that up here. I have no idea how it works. I wish I had a little help. Friends, direct messages, add. No, that's add a server. Don't want to do that. I keep going through the same thing. Block pending, new group, inbox, help, friends. I'm going to see if I can do this here. I don't know. Maybe if you search me out this way somehow. Anyways, I don't know. And I'm not going to keep you here any longer. Can't find that Discord again. Thank you for watching this video. Peace.